Hello, I'm Angeline Ong and welcome to Look Ahead to Friday, the 26th of January. Well, we have the GfK consumer confidence print out of the UK. Expectations for January -21. Just having a look at sterling versus the US dollar because there is a very strong upward trend channel here. But what's actually perhaps more interesting if I turn this into a daily chart is the fact that if you widen it out slightly, this trend channel on a daily basis is actually showing some signs of consolidation there. We see it creeping slightly higher, but it's having a great deal of difficulty breaking above the 12,830 mark. Perhaps behind this is the fact that the Bank of England, although it's made sounds saying that it could soon start on the path towards interest rate cuts, the reality is that like many major countries out there, the US and also the Eurozone, inflation has proved rather sticky and seems to be creeping back in again. Therefore, the Bank of England is expected largely to keep rates on hold on the 1st of February. From Japan, we also have Bank of Japan minutes, so keep an eye on that. And from Germany, it's the consumer confidence print that could give us some trading volatility in terms of the FX market, in terms of the euro. Expectations for February -24.5. In the US, the core PCE is what we're looking out for, as well as personal income and spending, pending home sales as well. Now, remember, this comes off the back of rather robust recent US data suggesting that perhaps the US economy is still rather strong, therefore giving the Fed some leeway in terms of whether or not it should cut rates in March. At the moment, March is still the market expectation for a rate cut, but it has to be said that those expectations recently have been dialed back somewhat. We've also got the Baker Hughes oil rig count as well. In terms of trading, we've got a few companies out with trading statements, starting off with WH Smith. Just looking at its chart there, Christmas trading out of WH Smith will be interesting reading, given that many of the other grocers and other retailers have shown pretty strong trading figures for the Christmas period, but for essentials like food rather than the other nice to have items. WH Smith could potentially show robust Christmas trading figures in terms of cards and also in terms of books related to travel spend, but do keep an eye out for the indications coming out of general merchandise, which relatively still remains weak in terms of consumption in the United Kingdom. Staying with retail, but this time in the US, we've got American Express out with earnings as well. Just looking at the shares here for you, because American Express also a really good indicator of consumption on the wider, broader economy, because it'll give us a view into many different sectors and how consumers are feeling at the moment. The cost of living crisis in the US has been going on for some 2 years now, and we are seeing some signs of the consumer cracking. However, it has to be said that the US labor market continues to be strong, and also the economic data out of the US continues to also look very robust. So American Express could give us some surprisingly positive numbers. And that's it for now. For more market moving news, I'll be back on Beat the Street at 13:30 London time to give you a heads up to the US trading day, and IG's Jeremy Naylor will be on at 7:30 on early morning call ahead of the European market open. Follow me on Twitter. This is IGTV.